Hello, Joe Hopkins with Hopkins CPA firm based here in Corpus Christi, Texas. I've been, although we do work all over the United States and all 50 states, I've been a CPA for 28 plus years. We fix the past, the present, and the future, I like to say. But today I'm going to focus on the IRS past, right? The ghosts of the IRS past and mastering installment agreements. Basically, there's three exit strategy plans that apply to anybody in IRS debt across the board, and that's either an offer and compromise. You hear it referred to on the radio, and I think it's deceptive advertising. You know, hey, we can get you 10 cents on the dollar, etc. Well, that's what they're referring to as an offer and compromise. A lot of people there's only about 2 or 3% of the cases that fall into that category. It's possible you have an offer and compromise, but we'll talk more about that, but most likely not. But today I wanted to focus on the installment agreement. So most likely we can get you an installment agreement, very likely up to 6 years. Now I say that with the caveat because there are certain reasons why you may not be able to go the full 6 years, or you may have an advanced payment plan in the first couple of years before they lower it back down. And what are some of the reasons behind that? So let me give you an example. Let's say that you had some debts. There's a 10-year expiration rule on debts with the IRS. And this is from the time that it's filed, not necessarily when it was due. So let's say you had a 2008 tax return that was due in spring of 2009, but you didn't file it, or maybe the government filed one for you in the year 2012, right? Well, that year 2012 starts the 10-year clock. No, it doesn't start in 2008. So that potential debt filed in 2012 may or may not expire in 2022. There's some other variables why it may not expire in 2022. But let's assume that's the case for them. So that debt could expire in the year 2022. But let's say you had a tax return filed in the year 2025, either by you or the government on your behalf. That's called an SFR, substitute for return. You didn't file one, so they're going to file one for you. They always assume the higher dollar amount. But let's say you had a tax debt from the year 2015, and that expires sometime in the year 2025, 10 years later, right? Well, we're already in the year 2024, and let's say you owed $20,000 from the year 2015, going to expire. That $20,000 debt could expire in the year 2025. The IRS is after you. They're about to levy your bank accounts. We got to make a move, right? We can't probably wait for it to expire in certain instances. So we got to set up a payment plan for you, and they're going to want quite a significant amount of money if your financials show that you have that ability to pay prior to that date. But there's manipulations that we can do, because there may be other debts that you owe from the year 2016, 17, 18. Maybe you owe for all years, maybe you owe for some years. We wrap all that into one tortilla, so to speak. I use my South Texas euphemism, right? You may have multiple debts for multiple years, but we're going to try to wrap all those together in one tortilla, right? We don't want to wrap up 3 years and then we go, oh, well, we forgot about the others, right? The IRS is going to take a full compliance look at all of the years that you owe, and we're going to wrap this all together. And more importantly, they want to make sure that you're on the right track going forward, right? Are you making your estimated payments for the year 2024, right? They don't want you to get to the end of the year 2024, which I'm recording this video on, and then spring of 2025, you owe another $20,000 because you didn't make estimated tax payments, right? The IRS is very adamant about staying current with your estimated tax payments. They would rather you make estimated tax payments than pay an old debt. Sounds a little bit odd, but it's true. They want to make sure that there's not an ongoing problem, right? Solve the past, but have a problem in the future. That doesn't work with IRS. But get with us. We'll figure out how long we can extend these detailed installment agreements and get you on the right path. Call Hopkins CPA. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. And by the way, I'm here at the beaches of Mazatlan. I don't know if I said that at the beginning of the deal, beginning of the video, but isn't that just beautiful sunset back there? Love it. All right. God bless and Mazalan. You'll have a good day.